Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I would like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Baruch Kodash. Double honors to the beloved elders and the apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to all you hopeful like the Akim out there laboring that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking your lives and your freedom, especially in these days, to do so. This is your brother Amar from the GMS Boise, Idaho camp, and I wanted to do this lesson based on one of the executive orders that was passed with this devil Trump Nero, which, brothers, we know is coming. We know the persecution is coming, and we understand that this is a part of it. And this is setting up what Esau does to set the laws up to push his major, how do you say, next moves, because everything he does, he gets the law ready for it before he moves. And so what this law that he passed affects every single one of the brothers, along with the Northern Kingdom that everybody thinks we're the only ones getting affected. But I'm speaking to the prophets, specifically the brothers that do this work on the highways and byways, whether they're a part of Great Millstone or if they're a part of another camp, wearing their fringes at work, making themselves look extra. Now you're going to understand all those other camps that didn't listen to the elders and apostles about being incognito and Clark Kent and not wearing your fringes around the workplace, especially, and to attract attention to yourself. Talking proud, knowing that you were protected under Esau's paperwork. Well, guess what? You trusting in Esau's paperwork is something that you can do, because they were only doing that knowing that it wasn't going to have any, repercussions or whatever it may be, ill-informed. But the fact now Esau has laws on the book, that's beside the point, because at least Esau has these laws. This is Executive Order 11246 on September 24th, 1965, and this is the original executive order that was passed with the Civil Rights era, with discrimination in the workplace. This is President Lyndon B. Johnson issued Executive Order 11246 prohibiting employment discrimination. Prohibiting, meaning they can't say anything against it, based on race, color, religion, and national origin by those organizations receiving federal contracts and subcontracts. So anybody, the federal workers, but still this is a federal law. So this is something that all private or other non-private organizations are going to abide by, which means that in layman terms, it means your job can fire you if they don't like your religious point of view. They can fire you if they see you on the highways and byways holding camp, and they know anything about the Hebrew Israelites. You're done, man. Oh, you have to go to camp on Saturday? No. We need you to work at 12. We need you to work at 12 that day, man. We got a lot of work. We're really behind. We need all hands on deck. And if you don't go, I'm gonna have to let you go, type of thing, man. Hey, man, that's when you're gonna have to put your trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man, and not in fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, whether you're gonna go to camp or not and hold it down, or you're gonna be like, okay, massa, okay, no, man, we got to keep pushing this thing until it's time to get off, man. And this is just one of those major things that all brothers should be looking at, because this affects the North and the South brothers out there doing the work. So I wanted to get into the scripture, and I have a couple more, and I wanted to go into the actual website of the federal government that shows you the law, and I want to show you exactly in the law where it shows that the faith-based, it actually says that, are going to be taken out of that protection as well. But this is Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, brothers. Pray for strength, especially in these last days, man, because this is the time when the going is about to get tough. The tough gets going, man, because when speaking, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, man. Saturdays is a big deal. Working in construction in my background, so if it comes to that and they say, hey, well, you know what the new law says, we can fire if you want. Hey, man, I fear the Lord, not you. The Lord's with me. He's not with you. Do what you got to do. No, you know, fuck that. You got to have that type of thinking and a mentality, and to prepare yourself for the worst case scenario, because that's how you make a living. And but also, if you have an obligation to be at camp, you got to go to camp, man. There's no excuses, man. Fuck that job. The Lord will give you another job. The Lord will take care of you. Um, you got to do it, man. So I wanted to go into the actual website of the law book that is, see, look, this is the whitehouse.gov. So this is official, and this is what is called the fact sheet. A quick lookup of what you can see, and of Mr. Trump's President Donald J. Trump protects civil rights and merit-based opportunity by ending illegal DEI. And this is, I want to read through this quick because it talks a little, how do you say, quick, but once you get into it, Salaki, this is not the website I was looking at before. Where was it? Here it is. This is what it is. So this is ending illegal discrimination and restoring merit-based opportunity. So this is based on your performance and the things that you have that are like benefits to hiring you, not hiring you based off or firing you based off what you are. Like they need to have a certain opportunity of or a certain amount of LGBT, you know what. So anyways, I want to get through this really quick because there's kind of a lot of reading, but this is an executive order. This is already on the books. But this is what the executive order was, and I'm going to read it. This is section 1. Purpose: longstanding federal civil rights laws protect individual Americans from discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. These civil rights protections serve as a bedrock supporting quality of opportunity for all Americans. As president, I have solemn duty to ensure that these laws are enforced for the benefit of all Americans. Yet today, roughly 60 years after the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, critical and influential institutions of American society, including the federal government, major corporations, financial institutions, the medical industry, large commercial airlines, law enforcement agencies, and institutions of higher education, have adopted and actively used dangerous, demeaning, and immoral race and sex-based preferences under the guise of so-called diversity, equity, inclusion, or diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. And talking about like if you're disabled, that can violate the civil rights laws of this nation. And he's talking about the illegal DEI and DAI policies are not only violate the text and spirit of our long-standing federal civil rights laws, they also undermine our national unity, blah, blah. It shows you that it's stigmatizing. But what I wanted to get down to is, here it is. Where is this? Policy. Oh, here it is. This is, it's going to list the laws of what is getting taken out. This is section 2, policy. It is the policy of the United States of America to protect the civil rights of all Americans and to promote individual initiative, excellence, and hard work. And that right there is the main focus of their merit-based, hiring. To terminate all discriminatory and illegal preferences, mandates, policies, programs, activities, guidance, regulations, enforcement actions, constant orders, and requirements. It's talking about top to bottom. That's talking about everything. About the laws, about not just race, but it's also talking about religion, sexual preferences, being disabled. Let's say you're in a wheelchair. They say, oh, we don't want to hire you because you're in a wheelchair. That's taking rid of all those little laws that Esau put in, and to combat illegal private sector DEI preferences. So even the private sector, they're telling you gotta abide by the federal law. Mandates, policies, programs, and activities. Terminating illegal discrimination in the federal government. So this is terminating illegal discrimination in the federal government. So they say it's illegal discrimination. So I want to come down to this. Encouraging the private sector to end illegal DEI discriminations and preferences. So this is, I want to go to subsection 3 right here. So this is in accordance with Executive Order 13279 of December of 2002, equal protection of the law for faith-based and community organizations. The employment, procurement, and contracting practices of federal contractors and subcontractors shall not consider race, color, sex, sexual preference, religion, or national origin in ways that violate the nation's civil rights laws. The head of each agency shall include in every contract a grant award. So this is requiring them to do it by not having, what do you say, the protection that if you don't have those in place, you get fined by the government. They're taking away those things, so they're not forcing companies to make sure to promote the diversity. Like this section right here says, I'm going to highlight it. It says promoting diversity. This is holding federal contractors and subcontractors responsible for taking affirmative action and allowing or encouraging federal contractors and subcontractors to engage in workforce balancing based on race, color, sex, sexual preference, religion, or national origin. So again, it's going to show you they don't have to care about what you come from. That is what's considered, even if it's a faith-based thing, it's against the preference of that company. So it makes it that if they don't want that preference of person in their company, it doesn't make it illegal for them to have to hire those people, if that makes sense. You know, and this is all Esau's law. So I found something else in here that was pretty interesting, but I recommend, brothers, go read this. Go read this when you have a chance. This is ending illegal discrimination and restoring, which means that they wouldn't hire that black person with rainbow colored dreads that is a he she over a white male that has the credentials that went to college, and then that's what they're trying to swing it as. Oh, you hired him because he's Mexican and he speaks more than one language, but he's illegal, you know, so you have to hire me instead. And then the motherfucker shows up 3 days out of the week and doesn't speak any Spanish and has to switch it over to the translator line every time, you know. So just going to show you that that company can hire whoever they want or fire anybody they want. So again, I recommend, brothers, to look into this. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Yeah, and if you have been seeing on the news as well that a lot of the DEI, Department of Inclusion, you know, they're the people that are in charge of bringing in the Rainbow Gang, and you know these people, you know, but ultimately those people are getting fired, you know, just to get replaced by another devil. You know, don't think that any of this is new. None of these devils cared about you, whether it's the left wing or the right wing. You know, so again, we got to filter it through the scriptures. Why are they passing these laws? It's ultimately to go after this truth. And I know that law kind of goes all over the place, but I just wanted to bring the brothers to the website. But please feel free to read through it, and you can see all the executive orders that he revoked that have been in place for more than 60 years. You know, longer than maybe a lot of our brothers been alive. You know, most of the brothers been alive. You know, but this is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Lord Yahweh Bashmi Shai power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. So again, you know, this devil's coming after us, you know, through his laws first, his policies. What is that word? Through his policy. Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Ultimately Esau, Edom going against the prophets. Whoever is sitting on the throne, and it's not just talking about one person. This is talking about all these damn Edomites coming against us through his policy. That's that law. Just like there's the 400 peace treaties that were broken with the Gadites, man. There's another one. What does it say? Oh, I know where that is at. Salakia. This is Second Esdras 16 and around the 70th verse. Here it is. This is Second Esdras 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. These Edomites can't wait. These devils, all these nations, can't wait to get a chance at Jacob's trouble, and ultimately those prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because everybody else is just really background characters. This is all about getting the elect. And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. They're gonna get a certain amount of brothers, in those camps, force them to eat that gulag, but they slap that bull away because, hey man, these devils are setting us up, and they can even put the mRNA inside the food, man. This Donald Trump is already passing his AI and also his society is smart cities type society based around a cryptocurrency with offering free so-called jabs for everybody individually unique jab to fight cancer. Like, what the hell? Yeah, right, man. He's just trying to get everybody jabbed up. What was that jab that started the I Am Legend movie? It was a cancer jab, if you remember. But again, not to go off, but hey, man, this is what this devil has, and we just got to extrapolate in real time because these scriptures are coming to life right now, especially in these last days. So if you can't see it just because it's coming from someone like me or the prophets, out there, brothers, young men that made you're looking at them that you never went to college. You're not studious in the fact that you went to these colleges or universities, so you therefore don't know anything. Well, hey, man, that's between you and the Lord, because what we're speaking is the 100% truth. This is Second Esdras 16 and 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, which means like confusion and in reproach and trodden underfoot, ultimately destroyed if you're going to face and go down with this devil, man, and get scared with the type of policies that he's facing, man. You got to fear the Lord more than you fear man and understand that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to take care of you as long as you're doing the right thing. This is verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Oh man, those are comforting words because we know what's happening. We can see it in real time. The famine of the word is coming. These devils are getting their laws together. A Republican type president, gung ho, patriotic, fuck them niggas, beaners, and spicks type society is going to be coming back in full fledged, man. Expect race wars, class wars, civil wars, and through the spirit, I was meditating. It's only going to be a matter of time, speaking as a man, that Issachar in the northern kingdom is getting oppressed so much that Judah rouses up and saying, "Hey, man, I see a pattern here. This devil is, attacking these brown people, so called, just like he was attacking these black people. Oh shit, we gonna get it popping, There's fucking boom. There's already riots that I've been seeing videos in Bakersfield of them shutting down the fucking 405 and the freeway over there, man. You know, so treacherous times are coming, Akim. And these laws, are just things that you got to pay attention to because just imagine when Judah riles us up because of all this. Hey, man, it's going to be, hey, if you're anything darker from a paper bag, it's on site, man. gonna be that race war because everyone's gonna be on edge. Everyone's gonna be have so much tension. You know, and this tension already built up, man. It's like they say, about to boil over. So as you can see, with the laws that are happening, prophecy that's coming out the Bible, it's just a matter of time. This devil is just getting everything in order, and only the prophets seem to be the ones that be able to see it and connect everything through the scriptures. You know, so again, brothers, I recommend them go check out those websites, go check out that laws, you know, and move correct, man. Do what you got to do. Get a couple extra things when you get a good check from the store, you know, to stay up on the necessities. You know, the how do you say, yeah, the necessities. You know, things that you really need. You know, to be able to maintain for a little if you got to go without. You know, because we're going into those times very quickly, Akim, and we say these things to get the blood off our hands and to prepare the spirit of the believers. You know, so like again, hear, O 2nd Esdras 16:74, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. It is left undressed, and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. So get right or get left, Akim, Aqua, believers. Prophets, do your job, man. Stay up on your videos, stay up on your lessons, stay prayed up, stay read up, man. You know, all the above. Take your oil of oregano. I just got done drinking a tincture that the brother had made for me, you know, to help my stomach. You know, on an empty stomach is good because it really, you know, clears you. You know, stay active, go on walks, stay in the gym. You know, drink plenty of water. You take care of yourselves because we're about to be on the move very soon. You know, we about to be how do you say, you know, with nothing but the faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because it's gonna get to that point because ultimately there's no elect out there that's gonna take the MOT to the B. So it's gonna have to depend 100% on faith to get through these last days. You know, so Lord willing, you know, I pray that this lesson was edifying unto the elect. Till next time, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakwatash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim out there laboring and pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Till next time, Lord willing, Shalom.